Remember when JDM cars were cheap? Like stupid cheap? You could get a clean 240SX for the price of a PS5 and a couple of gallons of gas. Those were the golden days, when Craigslist was king, Facebook Marketplace wasn't flooded with scams, and the words JDM didn't actually mean mortgage your kidneys. But somewhere in the shadows of Supras and RX-7s, there was a forgotten mid-engine roadster, a car that Toyota built for the purist, the MRS, also known as the Toyota MR2 Spyder. Let's talk history. The MRS dropped in 1999, the final act of the MR2 trilogy. But first, there was the AW11. Boxy charming like an 80s anime protagonist. Then came the legendary SW20, turbo, aggressive, and a bit dangerous in the rain. After the legendary SW20 came Toyota's last hurrah, the CCW30, or as most car guys initially called it, the hairdresser's MR2. Toyota scrapped the pop-ups. Gone was the turbo. In came soft curves, tiny wheels, and headlights shaped like frog eyes. It looked more like a budget Miata clone than a spiritual successor to the SW20. And while car culture worshipped at the altar of horsepower and boost, Toyota whispered, "What if we just made it light?" Under the skin of the MRS was a real sports car. Mid-engine, rear-wheel drive. Manual only, independent suspension all around. A recipe that screamed track toy. But the world just wasn't ready to hear it. Not in 1999. So, why did everyone sleep on this car? For starters, it wasn't fast. Toyota gave it the 1cc FED engine, a 1.8 liter borrowed from the Corolla. 138 horsepower, no VTEC, no turbo, no nothing. The styling? Polarizing. Some said it looked like a shrunken Boxster. Others called it the automotive equivalent of a frog. And no back seats, and a split trunk setup that couldn't fit a gym bag. Practically, it was a joke. It was too weird to be cool in its time, even though it had a Lotus level weight and geometry. People didn't want the balance. They wanted turbos, they wanted wings, they wanted to be Paul Walker. But here's the twist. Everything people hated about the MRS aged like fine sake. Lightweight? That's what every car reviewer cries about now. Little engine? Supercar layout? Reliable? It's a Toyota. And the aftermarket? That's where the real story begins. Because the MRS became a blank canvas, people started doing 2cc swaps, K swaps, turbo kits, wide body kits, and the best part yet, you can still find one for under 10k if you hurry. On the track, the MRS will embarrass cars with double its horsepower, because grip and balance wins in the corners. And in a world where every modern car is 3,600 pounds, with 4 computers deciding how to drive, the MRS feels like driving pure thought. Let's talk mod culture. The MRS is quietly becoming a hero car. TRD kits, a lot of wide bodies, custom Ferrari style conversions. People are going nuts because it's cheap to start with, and mod parts are way easier to find now than 10 years ago. Online MRS builds are getting the love they deserve. Reddit, Instagram, YouTube, this car is blowing up. It's the JDM Underdog that flipped the script. The The MRS is a car that teaches you how to really drive, not to just float it in a straight line, but how to feel a car's limit, how to respect the weight transfer, and how to attack an apex. Mid-engine cars are rare. Cheap mid-engine cars, basically extinct. The MRS might be the last one of its kind. It's the lightweight, reliable, surprisingly capable car that everyone ignored, and now they're starting to regret it. The MRS wasn't a failure, it was just 20 years ahead of its time. The next time you see an MRS at a meet, don't laugh. That frog-faced Corolla-powered roadster just might be one of the best driving machines you'll ever touch. And if you want one, don't wait.